in the black crib, black owned, black ran, black woman and black man. Bet on black, bet on black, bet on black, bet on black.
Do y'all know what happens when black folks sit on a TV or sit on the computer and actually have productive conversations? A white supremacist loses their pickup truck. That is true. You don't believe me? Ask the ancestors. They know. It used to be Confederate flags, but they're going down in numbers now. So it's the pickup trucks. That's why they're all moving to electric. Anyway, this is another edition of Bet on Black. I know it's been a while since y'all have heard this, but life has a way of impeding things out here, especially if you live in New York City, where I'm from, and no longer residing because New York's gone to hell. And I found somebody that lives in New York, and she's going to tell the truth. So that's going to validate everything I've said for the last 2 years about New York. New York is going to hell. So I have Globally Black from Twitter on the... Okay, it's not a phone. She's on her phone, but this is a computer. Okay, we're on YouTube. Whatever. Leave me alone. We're going to talk about New York and other things and stuff. Yes. But I'm going to let her introduce herself, and then we're going to get into the conversation, because I have questions.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Globally Black and I live in Brooklyn. I'm a chef and I do many other things.
I did not think she was going to finish that quick, but okay. Quick and to the point. I like that. All right. What do you cook? Because I don't think you're better than me.
I cook everything and anything. But you might have seen our cookies, our B1 cookies. But I do many other pastries. I do many cuisines, and that's why I'm globally.
Okay. Now, for those who don't know about the B1 biscuits, tell the folk how you came up with this idea and if they can get some.
Yeah, just, tuning into the new Black media and watching all the crazy coonery out here. I thought Butter Biscuits was a good name, and then I met up with Eve from Twitter and from the B1 community, and we did like a B1 internship program, a family internship where B1 women come together and like start a business or like trade skills with each other, teach each other something, and that's how we came up with the Butter Biscuits, because it's the easiest thing you can do as a home-based business, especially as a woman, and it's just the easy way to start a business, like baking, right? Even in New York, you can have like a home-based business from your kitchen if it's just baked goods. So I thought that would be a perfect start.
Okay, now here's the question. Have you guys been successful with this before I ask my question?
Yes, we've had plenty of orders and reorders. I mean, these cookies, I've been doing them for many years, and they're proven to be very delicious. I mean, all of my customers love it. My friends and family always want me to make them every holidays or every time I see them. So, and this is worldwide, so for sure, they're great.
Cool. Now, here's my question. Have you sent some to Roland Martin?
He didn't get back to me, and he still hasn't blocked me. I don't know.
You're not doing something right.
I mean, I called his bus musty, and
you're not doing something
tour
right.
bus, but I don't know.
You're not doing something right. You got to do this. You got to tell this man, listen, sir, stop uploading 4 clips of the same show that you just did 10 minutes ago. You got to go hard with it.
Okay. Well, I mean,
if you don't get blocked by Roland, I mean, you're not doing enough.
Okay, I'll try some more trolling. I'm just not the troll type, you know what I mean?
It's not that hard to troll rolling. It's really not.
Okay.
You could easily just go on the street somewhere because you're in Brooklyn. You could go down the Fulton Street and go right where them Africans are and just take a picture of a dashiki and send it to him. He'll block you. You got to go harder.
I have dashiki in the house. I'm
There
just
you
playing.
go. Yeah. You know what you do after you do this? Put on the dashiki and then do this.
You are a triple coon.
If you imitate that dance, I swear to God, he's going to block you.
Oh my God.
Or send him a link to Jason Black show. Do any one of those, he will block you.
No, you know, in the past I've gone hard on him, so I don't know why I'm not
Pause.
blocked. Maybe it's the algorithm. I don't know.
Pause. That's a New York thing for y'all. We say pause when it kind of sounds gay. I'm just saying. But okay. Let's get into this conversation. Now, there's been a lot of talk online, especially on Twitter, about FBA, non-FBA. And I'm probably one of the few members of the new black media that's non-FBA. And the family knows that. I'm Jamaican, so it is what it is. Now, question. Are you FBA?
No.
Okay, so you're not FBA. Okay. But are you on code?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Now, explain to the folk how you're on code.
So, I mean, my background, I've worked in politics before, and then, you know, through the new black media, I got more and more on code. You know, I learned more about, I've only been in the States for like, what, 5 years, you know? So, I don't undermine FBA, and I never have, even while I was visiting here or when I used to live here as a child, you know. I team up, I in person, I team up with a lot of FBA people, you know. I don't talk smack about them. I support them. I check other coons from where I'm from, and just people that I meet in New York. I check them all the time on things that they say about the Black community and Black Americans in general. Yeah. I mean, you'd have to give me like examples, but yeah, I'm on code. And people who are in the community, they know me.
Okay.
I mean, you know, being on code, to me, it should be like a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it should just be natural, but there's an infestation of coonery, and I was actually shocked to see how bad it was, because I thought, oh, those are, you know, just a few people, you know, but it's really bad. Especially this year, we've seen it all come out, and it's been shocking. But it's good that we know what's going on.
I mean, you're right. You would think so, but nah, they come outside and they move among us, and then they just don't care. They'll tell us anything. They'll say to us, "Hey, you shouldn't do that because, you know, white people get mad." I'm like, I don't give a fuck
Oh,
if they
yeah.
do or not. I could care less if white folk get mad at me. Dude, I pissed off white folk how many times on here? They don't fuck with me. Shit. But you know what happens. Them coons show up, and then it's everything just gets derailed. And all that progress, you got to go back. It's like you got to hit reset on the video game. You got to go back to the last save point, and it's annoying. So,
yeah, I mean, everybody who has a brain can see like what white supremacy is doing, you know, in their own lives. I've seen it in my own life, and I've seen it
they
with
don't
people around
see it,
me.
man.
So
Don't
it's
they
just
tell you
like,
that every time we argue with them? They say we don't. What is this white supremacy you're talking about?
yeah,
Why
that's true.
why do y'all believe white people are over you? And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they do say that. You're right.
Do you understand white people have to switch to shut the internet off? Y'all don't know this. All right, say less. Okay. White Hey, let's give y'all a little education lesson, folk. White people have the code that can go into your credit card statements. White people have the code that can release everybody's passwords online. They have that code.
Mm-mm.
White people can expose your sexual desires via pornography. Would you like me to continue?
Mm.
You dirty Negroes. all you TV, YouTube conservatives, they know where y'all Confederate flag is. Keep playing with me.
Mm.
Once you operate and have that mindset, then you'll move differently. But y'all don't want to have that conversation because the money's too nice from white folk. But go ahead.
Right. Watch how you move,
Mm-hmm.
even privately. You better watch yourself how you.
Nah, they don't want to see me. I told you I don't care. I say whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, right now I'm going after. Well, I've made a concerted effort to go after the. Since you're in New York, go after the Midwood / Kensington community. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they gonna know me in a couple years. I don't care. But anyway, you said you were in politics. That's interesting. That's my wheelhouse. What were you doing? Which one of them coon mayors were you working for?
No, not in New York, but
Okay.
I was in international representation.
International
And
coons.
yeah, that too. International coonery. And also in DC to some capacity.
Oh, you went to Swirl City. Oh Lord.
Yeah. DC is Swirl City.
Yes, it is.
I thought New York was Swirl.
No, Chocolate City. It used to be Chocolate City. Now it's Swirl City.
Oh.
Hello,
Or California is like Swirl Central.
You expect that because it's California and it's the West Coast. You expect that.
Yeah.
DC transformed in the last 20 years. That's Swirl City.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Boy, when I went down there, I got shocked because people were like, "Oh yeah, that's Swirl City." I was like, "That's bullshit." I went down there. I was like, "Oh yeah, yep, definitely Swirl City." The amount of all right, fine. I'll just say the word. The amount of mammies I didn't saw down there, I was like, Lord.
That's
you
true.
You can't find black love in that city unless you go to the hoods.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of when I was there were a lot of black people.
Where?
In DC, no? Where was I?
I couldn't tell you. I know it went by no K Street.
I don't know. Before Silver Springs, that's all I know. Before Silver Springs, before.
Okay. See, even she knows. Nah, you get the Mr. Softy vanilla chocolate swirl. You don't get one flavor down there, please. I would just love to be at one of them DC debauchery parties where the coke is flying and the pass arounds are just a plentiful. The swinging down there must be crazy among them politicians. Those must be fun. If you have stories, do not say nothing because you do not say nothing. I have to vet that first, and then you can come back and tell us.
You said what? What do you have to vet?
I said if you've seen any debauchery going down there, let me vet it first and make sure it's true. Then you can come back and tell us.
Nah, most of the time I lived with my uncle, and he was very our culture is strict, so no way. I didn't stay out that late.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
No, it's cool.
All right, there's that interview, folks. Take care, safe. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, bye.
All right, let's talk. Okay, so we're both from New York City. How do you feel? How is Mayor Adams doing since you're on the ground there? Because I'm just going by ABC7 NY. They kissing his ass. I need to know.
I mean, honestly, I can't really claim that I am from New York as such. I've only been in New York officially for 5 years, and as a kid,
that's
maybe
enough.
3.
That's enough. You went through De Blasio, now you're going through Adams. That's enough.
Yeah, and I spend my summers and Christmases. So yeah, I am a New Yorker, but once I moved to New York, I was like, I don't know nothing about this city I don't know anything because I
You
usually
better
was
learn
just
where the good bodegas are.
yeah. But I don't really follow the mayor and the news anymore. I just see what's going on. Like everything is gentrified. Like within these, especially after COVID, it's really bad.
Whoa,
Like
whoa, 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 whoa.
after
Coffee venereal
2020.
disease. Coffee venereal disease.
Yes.
Do not say that word. Do not say the V word. If you need to say the V
Okay.
word, say Belle Biv DeVoe.
Say what?
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Okay, I
That's
don't
my
know.
word. That's my term for it. You know that
Okay.
song Poison? Yeah, I call it the Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Please don't say
call it
that.
a spritz, a spritz.
That's fine. Use one of them ethnic words. Use one of them ethnic words.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's just different. And when you see the ads on the subway now, it's very, rainbow, alphabet. And it's very Spanish. Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish.
Very
You mean Fat Joe and
Spanish.
his cousins? You mean Fat Joe and his cousins?
Yes, it's very fat. It's very Bronx, El Bronx. It's very El
Mm.
Bronx everywhere. So very different than, few decades ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been validated. All of the things I was saying about New York. Now y'all heard somebody on the ground tell you this. And she's a black woman, and y'all listen to black women. So there you go. Don't come at me no more. Please. But all right. So the Trinidad, the Jamaican mayor. What's your opinion of him?
He's just a tool, and
Mm.
he's gonna be broken. I mean, there's nothing that he's doing for us. I think he ditched the African American Day Parade and went to like another one the next day or the
Yes,
same day,
sir.
something like a
He
Mexican
went down there
parade.
with them Asians.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, stuff like that, And I see a lot of other black politicians doing stuff like that, like going to the Pakistani Day. Like, I'm like, what are you, one of the Brooklyn representatives? Just stuff like that. That's what black politicians in New York are on.
Cool. Let's ask that question. Now, I did a video about the parade. The legendary parade, the West Indian Day Parade. And he had the transgender Puerto Rican as a grand marshal. How you feel about that?
I mean,
That was his Caribbean representation, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, just what I'm seeing on the ground, though, for our community and our people. Like, I was walking on Nordstrom the other day, and there was like a kid no older than like 12. He was wearing his sweatpants and whatever, right? A hoodie. This kid was a boy. He was twerking on the middle of the road, and people were like looking and stuff. And I was just like, this is what this is what that representation is doing to our kids, in New York, and I guess all over the States and worldwide, whatever the agenda, right? But that's the real impact, that a black boy, thinks it's okay to twerk in the middle of the road. That's what's happening.
Now, which bus was he going on? The B44?
Yeah, he was probably going down to Church Ave or something.
Was he going to Kings Plaza?
Yeah, the mall, yeah. To get him some makeup or something.
Some poom poom shorts. You could tell the truth.
Facts. And the parade, I mean, it's Eastern Parkway. It's a tradition.
Did you see the video with the cop and the dancer?
Oh, the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that, right?
Yeah, of course.
They're on that.
I could tell you stories. I was walking back to my cousin's house one year, and cop was getting done by one of them dancers while her 3 friends were egging him on, and they was representing IT.
Yeah.
So yeah,
My soul.
we see. And then another year, I passed by a police van and the cop and the dancer were getting it in. Yeah, that parade is
Yeah, it's very dangerous because even the other day I saw some school kids walking up to some officers that were not black, and they were like giving them high five, talking about, "Hi, officer, how you doing?" And I'm just like, that's a bit much. Did you guys forget what they were just doing to the youth in 2020 in New York, the black youth? Do you see how they were
No.
rounding them up for not wearing a mask while Becky and them in Prospect Park were chilling, and in Williamsburg, maskless, and they were handing them masks, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, they forgot
So
that.
did they officially drop the mandate for the train with the face panties?
Yeah, finally.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
Finally. But there are still people wearing them and just
I still don't understand why people are wearing them while they're walking outside.
no, the worst is when they wear them in the car. When they're alone, like not even like a Uber or nothing, just on their own. Just I don't want to breathe.
That's life. That's life. But anyway. Yeah, so Eric Adams, I know I know. I'm gonna get you to block me, don't worry. But yeah, you get this, sir.
Sorry, triple coon.
Yeah. Yeah, and also you're gonna get this as well.
Answer.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. But anyway.
I mean, look, all mayors in New York have dirt on them, so they have some dirt on him too. So once they're done with him, they're gonna probably have a bigger scandal than de Blasio and yeah, everybody else.
I could care less.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll probably run for president anyway, so I could care
Oh.
less.
Mm.
You never know. You never know.
Obedient Coon. I mean, he just might make it.
He wants to be the first Jamaican president of America. Yeah, that's
Oh
gonna
my
go.
God.
Because that's what white folk want to see, a jerk chicken drum in the White House lawn. Yeah.
Flatbush would go wild. No thanks.
I don't know about them Haitians. Them Haitians might not be on board with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because a lot of them are heavily trying to get into office in New York, right? Always. Just saying.
That's another subject for another day, folks. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I got some choice words for that, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But yes. Speaking of which, I want to ask you this. Now, can you tell me your background?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm from Sudan and Haiti.
Okay, Sudan and Haiti. Okay, good. I can ask this
And
question.
I grew up in Europe, though. So
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I want to ask you this question. How did you feel about the Del Rio situation?
wait, what was that?
When Customs and Border Patrol were allegedly whipping Haitians.
Oh my God, I was embarrassed.
Now, why were you embarrassed?
Because you're being whooped, like, and they were ushering in the Hispanics. It's like, can't you see what's going on? Like, you still want to come here, and I don't know. That was a lot. It was very embarrassing. Just
Okay. How did you feel about the Customs and Border Patrol agents? Some of them minting a coin, and on the back of the coin was that legendary shot of the Haitian with no shoes, with the bag, and the cop on the horseback with that thing.
wait, the cops had that coin, you said?
They created a coin.
I mean, look, it's embarrassing, and they did that on purpose. All of it was orchestrated. They wanted that, like, that's a photo op, they wanted that imagery of white men whipping black people.
He was Hispanic, by the way, that cop.
Oh, even better. Beautiful. I mean, look, the black and brown, we're all immigrants and we all trying to get a
Imagine if
better
he was
life, but not
Dominican.
you.
Imagine if he was Dominican.
Ooh,
Oh,
even better.
the optics could just write itself.
I mean, somebody wrote that, like sat there and like, what could we do, to make this really nasty imagery and stick it to,
Yeah.
yeah.
I asked that question because the subject of Pan-Africanism comes up a lot. And I used to be on that Pan-African because I say, you know what, if we can all get on code, we could do a triangle trade. But I see a lot of the diaspora does not want to do that. So I just said, I'm just going to like put ice on it. But that right there, that whole situation, you would think it would have woke up the Haitian community and got them on that white supremacy is bad island. And it's like they're still asleep.
Yeah.
They're still dissing other black cultures. And that's pissing me off because y'all gonna end up on an island by yourself and we not coming to rescue you.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's this coon gene that, we need to eliminate. And if there's no consequences, then people will continue doing that, continue chasing butter biscuits. But yeah, we can't get to Pan-Africanism before we get our house in order back home. Like,
Cool.
I mean, in Sudan, there's a lot going on, with Arab supremacy, white supremacy, all of that. And then, we're fighting off the Chinese, the Russians, everybody else. And, it's a lot of other things we need to deal with before we can even talk about, but the worst thing is like people talking badly about Black Americans. It's like, can you focus on what's going on? That like get your house in order before you point the finger, that type of thing.
And didn't y'all just go through a what you call it, earthquake? Didn't y'all just have an earthquake a couple months ago?
In Haiti?
Yeah. Or was that like last year? Yeah.
I think last year, yeah. But I mean,
Y'all
it's
still ain't rebuilt.
continuous.
They still haven't rebuilt it.
I mean, all these funds that, Hillary and them were collecting and, or the UN over decades. Yeah. Yeah. We
Cool.
haven't rebuilt, sure.
I need to ask this as well. Now you from the east side of Africa. You East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Is there East Coast, West Coast beef on the continent?
I mean, a beef, not really. Not that type of beef. The only beef that I consciously know of is like North Africans, which are like Arabs now. They're not even real Africans, whatever, however you want to spin it. And they have beef with the rest of Africa, like sub-Saharan Africa. And then there's, Nigeria and everybody else.
Oh, we got to talk about them.
Africa,
oh,
Nigeria,
I got to talk about them. Oh, I got to get them. All right, here we go. Nigeria. Y'all have a purpose on this earth. I'm gonna need y'all to shut the fuck up. Y'all do not. Let me tell y'all something. Green and white. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't want the problems that come with trying to be the model black minority. Y'all don't want that smoke. Let me tell y'all that right now. If you need a lesson on that, look at what Black Americans are doing and how white supremacy hates them. You Negroes cannot handle that smoke. I caught you Negroes sitting up dressing up for goddamn Woman King. You Negroes have no idea what's going to happen to you if you try to replace Black Americans. Y'all don't want that.
Not even, yeah. And then, they were dressing up for the Queen too. I mean, look, I've studied with a lot of Nigerians and, they're very proud people. They do, when they put their mind to something, they do get certain things done, but it's just like, they do have this boastful way that sometimes they like to, even amongst each other, like they just like to argue for the sake of arguing, like debating. Like all the Nigerians should be on the debate team. If they would use that energy of just being contrary to build, with each other and with the rest of the Black community in the world, that energy that they have would take us so much more further, them and us,
Yeah, and don't think it wasn't lost on me, green and white, that y'all were applauding that damn woman king because part of that kingdom was in your country that was not formed yet. That did not escape my purview. You pro-slavers, you. And I said it, you got a problem with me. I'm on Twitter all the time. when I'm not enjoying life. So if you got a problem with what I said, come see me.
Yeah, I mean, the worst is like Nigerians that are abroad, like they're in the UK, they're in Nigeria. Like, why are you talking about US issues, Or
because
like
this is where the
Ethiopians who
fun
called in from the
is.
continent. It's like,
This is
why?
where the fun is. That's why. Here's my thing. Okay, I'm just gonna tell the truth. I just don't care tonight. This is one thing I kind of respect about Caribbean and African nations. You guys know where your government is. You guys actually can go touch your government. We can't really go touch Biden and them because we touch them. That's Fed charges. We done. We just saw in Burkina Faso 2 coups in a year. So them Negroes knew where their leadership was. You Negroes know where your leadership is, and y'all don't go see them.
Oh, and so
Y'all know
then we
their addresses.
toppled the last government too. I mean, so there's the misconception that the Arab Spring and whatnot. Actually, Sudan had thousands of Arab Springs. We've been doing the Arab Springs forever. It's just the powers that be are that much stronger, and then we have internal issues, amongst each other. So, South Sudan split, etc. But they left the same people in government that were in the north, so it's the same practices, exploitation, etc. But I think this next generation is like doing a really good job with just saying no, and I think we're close this time.
All right, that's good. Now, do y'all use Okada over there?
No.
Okay.
It's not for Black Americans, but it's just for everybody who's foreign. We call them they call me like Khawaja, which means like kind of the equivalent of gringo, gringo. Because if you're just from outside, they just say like, you're not from here. So I don't belong anywhere.
Also, you're a woman without a kingdom.
Me, I am the kingdom. I'm just playing. No woman kingdom. I'm just playing.
No, that's okay. Listen, I'm still getting yelled at by folks telling me that because I didn't see it, I shouldn't be able to talk on that movie. I'm like, listen, I ain't watching no slave movie, so
yeah,
that's go sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
and then the best part is they try to tell me either that the motherfucker was fake or that's not what they were about. Yet you can go look this up. It's right there.
Yeah, you know how they like to twist things and confuse you, and you don't know what you're talking about. Nah, we're good. We're not watching. I mean, it's done. The movie has flopped even before it's done.
For those who don't know, it opened internationally to $3.4 million. And I had some asshole on my thing still try to tell me that it's going to make a profit. It needs to make $125 million to break even, folks. It's only about 52 million. And they started it out of theaters after 2 weeks. By the way, since y'all want to, I'll just say this live again. Its second week ran into a movie that you can watch on streaming right now called Avatar in 2009. We're not going to play that game. Okay, fine. You lost to an adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. That was barely promoted. Y'all can't talk to me. Folk, next week, another movie comes out. Or a week after, I'm not sure when. Called Black Adam. That's 2 weeks. Next week is Halloween Kills. That's going to be number 1. Then Black Adam. Then another 2 to 3 weeks, you have Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I'm still up in the air if I'm gonna watch that.
Mm.
That movie is gonna flop. But okay, y'all got it. Y'all had the whole weekend to yourselves. You barely didn't even touch $20 million. Y'all can't talk to me. Y'all can't talk to me. Y'all
I'm
can't
just like,
talk to me.
the movies that they put out today is just like, I'm just looking at any movie that comes out like sideways. Like, do I need to watch this? Like, who wrote this? Who directed it? Just like almost, I say like 95% of the Netflix shows, or 90, are really bad, and they have like an agenda, and it's just nah. I think we're
Listen,
at
I'd
that
rather watch a
point.
90s movie right now.
You know, when Hollywood started, you know how the Jewish community would create their own stuff and their own images for their people. I think we're at
Mhm.
that point now. I mean, we've been doing it, but like a lot of people are just like, oh, we're not interested in whatever
No,
another
we're interested.
community
We just
puts
don't
out.
have the infrastructure. There's a difference. Infrastructure can seriously warp your mind to not want to create.
Yeah.
Because if it's not being promoted heavy, you're not gonna go watch it. We can
No, but
do this.
that's what I mean. Like, I think we are starting to create, just the fact that,
Mhm.
you can get, you see on YouTube right now, like we have the new Black Media, like you can just get on a phone or a computer and start creating. Simple.
Yeah. Hey, folks, can I be a whore for a minute? Pause. I did a small independent film years ago, about 2 years ago. I'm fixing to
Mm,
promote it. I'm gonna
okay.
promote it. Let me see. I'm gonna put the link in the I'm gonna put the link in the deal. I want y'all to help me promote that.
Oh,
It's
cool.
about
Okay.
black love too. It's about black love. So let's promote that. Let's get that done.
Okay.
But
Okay. I'm with
yeah, I can go sit down right now and watch Baby's Kids and laugh my ass off.
it.
I can
Right.
seriously recite. I can recite Friday word for word right now.
Right. It's
But
like
y'all want me
everything
to go
needs to
see. Y'all want
be
me to go
redone.
see the Stud King. I'm good on that.
I mean, we need to get back to like creating, like the music is bad. Everything, like we need to get back to like the good, wholesome creation of content.
Yes, that would be nice. That would definitely be nice. But they don't want to. They don't want to promote anything positive with us,
Yeah.
because anything positive with us, it might break the psychological programming.
Matrix glitch.
Yeah. Shout out to Keith Weston and Computer Robots. I forgot to shout y'all out. And I think that, yeah. Says Kid Gravity Global. I recommend you guys watch Sean James videos about how Hollywood intentionally sabotages the images of black women to make white women look better and be the idea. I fuck with Sean James heavy. I'm trying to get him on the show right now. That's one of the things I'm trying to do right now. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
y'all go over there, tell him, hey, come talk to Kid Gravity. All right, there's the link. I'm gonna pin it to the top. So y'all check that out and put that on y'all's Twitters and wherever. Let's promote black love. Let's promote black love.
Hey, amen.
Speaking of which, before we segue into something else, I do have a question. And this is going to be controversial, folks. I'm just going to say it. Since you are from the continent, how do y'all feel about what's going on? Well, let's ask it like this. As a black woman, how do you feel about how the LGBTQ movement is in regards to what's going on with our community?
I mean, like, let me take it back to, African tradition, blah, blah, blah. We've always had people, who were in that community, not today's community, but people who've been gay or, have tendencies. But in African culture and tradition, you don't really, you know, you don't display that publicly. You don't even straight couples, like you don't display too much affection, public display of affection. You don't do that because, kids and society, community, blah, blah, blah. That's the tradition, right? But now, like, it's spread, like the alphabet community has spread, over the internet all the way to Africa. And it's being pushed on the youth, just like here. And yeah, they put their sexual orientation over their blackness. And that's a problem. That's a problem. That's
Cool.
For Butter Biscuits.
And see, you said it. See, there you go, saying the key word again.
Sorry, triple cool.
Yeah, I'll post
Get
the
it
link
rolling.
in the comments so y'all could order our Butter Biscuits.
Yes,
if I can.
yes. Order the butter biscuit. Yeah, go ahead, put it in there.
I will.
Put it in the private chat, and I'll put it up. It should be like
Okay.
a button in for private chat. Yeah, but yes, put up listen. Butter biscuits all around. Butter biscuits all around. We should say, you know what? Just to troll, because you know me, I'm a troll. Let's send the Butter Biscuits over to that bullshit DC rally on the 16th. I'm choosing violence today, folks. I have questions that I don't know if you know about that.
I heard about it, and it's just very.
I have questions.
Straight
These
suspect.
Negroes just showed up.
The timeline. The date.
No, but here's my thing. Them Negroes just showed up. They sound like that Arizona reparations pack.
Yeah.
Whoever's online, cut this up and send it to them. I don't give a shit. I want them to block me. I could care less. You Negroes just put up a site last year.
Nah.
You said you've been deep in this game. How do you just put up a website just now, last year, but you create a Twitter account this month? Explain that to me.
Nah. Op shit.
Then talking about somehow you want to get Sheila Jackson Lee, aka the jerk chicken jackass. You want her to come over there and talk about reparations. You Negroes are moving. Y'all Negroes are moving, not B1. I'm just gonna say that out loud. Y'all not moving. Y'all not moving correct. Why would you want Sheila Jackson Lee, who's been sitting on a bill by John Conyers for decades, ain't get nothing moving?
Cap.
And y'all want her to come to this? I'm gonna say it. Hawk Newsom blocked me, so I don't give a shit. You Negroes are trying to restart Black Lives Matter. I'm just gonna say it straight up and down. Y'all trying to restart Black Lives Matter. I ain't supporting that. I hope it snows that day. Real talk. I hope it snows. I hope y'all get 2 to 4 inches. Since y'all want to talk about climate change all day, I hope you get 2 to 4.
And DC gets really cold, so I hope so.
I hope the Commanders are having a home game.
Oh my God.
Against the Cowboys.
Yeah, no, this is very strange. I mean, nah.
It's not strange.
Why not lay low and just do the work like within the community? It's already there.
Because
Why?
niggas love clout.
Yeah, fame is a hell of a drug, I tell you.
Niggas love clout. These niggas want to be acknowledged. No. I'm not listen. I could easily just pay for a thing and go up to DC next weekend and go see what they about. I ain't going up there. So I kind of want them to say something and say, "Oh, New Black Media ain't cover us." I kind of want y'all to say that.
Yeah, no.
Fuck out of here. Wow, look like. Yeah, nigga. I'm gonna stop. I'm finna say something.
Yeah, they're done. I mean, they're done. At this point, it's like they're repeating the same playbook over and over again. Like,
no, this is Kennedy and MLK. All right, I said it. I said it. It's Kennedy and MLK. I said it. Which one of you Negroes on that stage gonna say the I have a dream speech? Which one of y'all? Which one of you Negroes? The fact that y'all talking about Hawk Newsom gonna be there, and this man runs with BLM, y'all want George Soros all over your stuff.
They want the bag. They want that house in Canada or wherever they got their house.
Hey, just go for the gusto, folks. Go call up Candace Owens. Go, just have her be the keynote speaker. But like, you might as well just go hard. Hell, Roland lives there. Have Roland come over. Just make sure you got enough food on hand, my nigga. Invite Clyburn. Make sure the grease for the fried fish is straight. Come on, let's go. Go call up Nina Turner. She tweeting all day. She hungry. Bring her over. She talking about reparations now. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Tired of you niggas. Everybody want reparations now. All of a sudden. Niggas ain't putting no work. I said it.
And I see, like, at one point, all candidates saying in some capacity that they're pro reparations, whatever party they associate with or they're running through. But you know how politicians do. They promise one thing, even if it's small, and they don't do it. You know, they
Only
just
if
say
you're
it
black.
until they get elected.
Only
Yeah.
to the Negroes. Only to the Negras.
Right.
Remember, the DCCC said, do not promise any concrete policy positions. Do not
To
do
black
that
people.
to black folk. They try to
Yeah,
say
I mean, the
BLM,
other
but BLM is
communities
code
get their
for
stuff
the
before
Negras.
the elections. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. No, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, you heard me, right? Like, other communities get it before the election.
Yes.
So,
And after.
and
They get
after.
swift. You see how quick Biden gave them Asians that 50 million after them 8 of them got killed by the white boy, but you know, y'all don't want to have
Right.
that conversation.
But we still have Buffalo, right?
Oh, you know, I did a live stream about that. They took my video down. And then
Ooh.
I did an update when one of the victims' sons sat up there and was playing the butter biscuit role. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me address this comment real fast. Computer Robot said, I swear YouTube is messing with the comment section every time I mention GBoot 2786 on here. I'm going to tell you the truth. Shout out to brother Gavin Richard. The reason they're fucking with him is because he supported Bill Cosby. That's really why they're fucking with him.
Oh.
That's why his channel don't move. And that's not what he told me. That's what I've noticed. Ever since he started really talking about Bill Cosby and how he was innocent and everything like that, they've been fucking with his channel. So if y'all can make sure you push his content out, see if we could break that algorithm. So there's that.
We'll check it out.
Yes. Nah, he does good content over there. He does good. Yeah. Matter of fact, his show is tomorrow with Sean James. So yeah, you go over there, check it out. This was fun, but yes.
Yes. I wasn't
Eric
prepared,
Adams.
so I might have babbled a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So fuck Eric Adams.
Yeah. New York is too expensive. Get out of New York. If you can. I'm still trying to get out. I gave myself
not
January.
hard. Hey, listen.
No, it's not.
I took a chance on a job and I just moved down here. It's not hard. I took that 2020 PP, not PP, what they call it, the stimulus money. I got out of debt and I moved down here. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I used that money to invest in my business, and then whoop. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I'm gonna go soon.
Yeah, it's time to go. In New York is dead, folks. And you've seen somebody on the ground tell you New York is dead.
And it's lame. It's lame. It has nothing. New York today has nothing to do with New York at all. Like the vibe is off. People are weird.
I told people that New York died.
Yeah.
New York died on 9/11. I told people that they don't want to believe me.
Yeah.
New York died. You could see the notable change after them planes hit. New York was never going to be the same. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's a luxury product, like Jason Black says. It's luxury.
Yeah. Like you can't even find a dance club in New York just to go with chilling vibe.
Yeah, it's whack. Whack.
Yeah, unless you go to Suits Rendezvous.
You said what?
Unless you go to Suits Rendezvous.
Or the Shrine.
Or the what the one out in Queens, the Players Club, something like that.
Wait, so there are cool comedy clubs in Brooklyn that are like underground, If you go to the comedy club in
You better not say
Manhattan,
that. You fuck around, go find them.
no, they're still cool and they bring like real raw comedians. Not like, in the city, it's just mess. Whack.
Do you need to be double bill devoted to get in?
No, not anymore.
All right, cool.
I think for some shows that they tape, yeah, in the city, right? But the other ones, nah.
So what about Broadway?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
And
I ain't clamoring to go see Aladdin. I'm good.
No, all the shows ever that I've seen on Broadway have been mess, agenda, mess. Just every single show, just no.
See, folk, when I was a younger Gravity, I used to be out in that city till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, man.
Yeah.
And then driving back to Long Island, blood. That was some of the most fun times ever. I don't even want to be in that city past 10 o'clock.
Yeah, New York had a good run. There were some, like the shows, some of the clubs were cool, some parties that.
And when she says the shows, we talk about 12:30 on the street, people fighting. That's what we talking about. Or the white girls drunk as hell, throwing up in their high heels.
Yeah, I mean now you could. I haven't been on the train late since the pandemic, before the pandemic, but there used to be people, 2-3 a.m. still on the train, like young girls. When I first moved to New York, I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, I can't go on the train this late. And then one day I worked really late and I had to get on the train late. And then I saw these little girls, like a bunch of white girls and people partying, And I was like, oh, why am I scared? Like, look at that.
Oh no, listen. Once you start seeing white people jogging through the hood, it's all good.
It's a wrap.
But
yeah, they made it. They made it now to East New York, I think, or Brownsville. Like after
you mean East Brooklyn? You talking about East Brooklyn?
Yeah, East New York, East Flatbush, Brownsville. It's a wrap. Like it's done. They're jogging down there.
Wait, they got to East Flatbush already? I know them small hats were over there walking around looking up properties and stuff. I ain't know they made it down there yet. All right, say less.
It's done. Finito.
Did they get to Flatlands yet?
I don't think so. No.
All right. So they got to East Flatbush. All right. Well, I figured I figured they would have by now because they got the BJs over there. So I probably figured they would have made their way over there. Assholes.
Yeah, and just Flatbush, the whole street is just there.
Well, Flatbush was in the early 2000s, so I got that in Crown Heights and Bed-Stuy. But
yeah,
man, they got these Flatbush.
No, but they're going like really, after Church Avenue, they're starting already there. Like they're going further and further down.
So
till Kings Highway, like they're going down, like over there.
So they're going by where the small hats are.
Yeah, and everything in between, like with these new
Negroes don't listen.
buildings. Yeah.
You Negroes don't listen. I told you. And you know who they're going after next? They're going after them Caribbean folk over there that still got their houses.
Yeah.
Negroes don't listen. You Negroes don't listen. I told y'all
they're pushing, the elderly out the buildings already. So it's starting like small. Yeah.
And they tried. They're gonna take double the price.
Yeah, as soon as they leave renovating and like minimal renovation, like not even good quality, and then
they changed the stairs. They changed the stairs and added 100,000.
They said they're gonna change.
I got a bold prediction. Watch this. Now you know where Rockaway Parkway and Linden Boulevard are. You know what's there, right?
Yeah.
What's there?
You said Linden
Rockaway
Boulevard
Parkway and
and
Rockaway Parkway.
well, that's all the way. That's that highway, right? By there that
Yeah.
goes onto the expressway, right?
Nah. That's the other side. I'm not talking about that side. I'm talking about the other side.
You talk is that but Linden, I don't know.
Linden and Rockaway Parkway.
Mm-mm.
Brookdale Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
What I call Brokedale. So, I've been there. They ain't renovate that motherfucker not one time.
Is that?
That's Brookdale.
Yeah, wait. I'm trying to. I don't think I have the right hospital in mind now.
You not Kings County.
Mm.
No, but anyway, that big ass Brookdale Hospital right there on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction. White folks start showing up around there. I give it about 10 years. Brookdale Hospital, fuck around, look like it gonna look like Harlem Hospital look right now.
Mm. Mm-mm.
That ain't gonna be no more hood hospital. That's gonna be in one of the Mount Sinai, New York, NYU, Lancome systems.
Yeah. I think I know which hospital you mean. Well, there's a two,
And,
three,
and
four.
when you Negroes get shot, where you gonna go? Because you know when the white folk get in, they not gonna accept that. You ain't gonna be coming up in there where they got tennis elbow and they tore their ACL, taking the groceries out, and your black ass come in with 2 gunshot wounds because you Negroes don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Because you can't settle things with fists. They ain't gonna allow that. So they gonna, where they gonna send your black ass? They gonna send your black ass all the way to Maimonides, or they gonna send your black ass all the way to Jamaica Hospital.
If you make it there in time.
If you make it there. Because we all know how that Jackie Robinson is.
Right. That's the expressway I meant, the Jackie Robinson.
Yeah. We all know how the Jackie is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh
I
my
remember
God.
the days when the Jackie did not have a divider in the middle of the street.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you wasn't
When I
here
was
for
a kid, I
that,
used
baby
to live
girl.
in Astoria in Queens.
Nah, baby girl. The Jackie Robinson never had it. There was a time in the 80s, early 90s, it did not have a divider. So every weekend, you would always read in the paper somebody in a head-on crash about 3 o'clock in the morning coming home from the club.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I can see that.
You
They
Negroes,
speeding down.
you Negroes don't know. You Negroes don't know what y'all doing. But you know what? That's New Tether Central. So
Oh yeah,
it's all good. It's New Tether City, so it's all good.
it's all fake.
Shout out to the FBA New York. Shout out to them.
Yes.
But
Ah,
yeah,
the very few. I mean, it's so sad, right?
it is sad. But you know what? Them Caribbeans and Africans gonna learn real quick. Hey, Africans, Fulton
They
Street
holding
by Nostrand and what they call it, Franklin. Yeah, you Negroes, y'all next. White folk have been looking at that what's that street? That Franklin Avenue station for years.
What? That's done. There's a whole new market, like a
Really?
Whole Foods type market, a luxury grocery store. Is done. There's still some crazy, crackheads on the street, but like it's a handful compared to what it was. It's done. That there are like 1, 2, 4 or 5 buildings on that corner by Fulton and Franklin, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's done.
Tyrone says
Leading down to Atlantic, like
we gonna get to
downtown,
Atlantic.
is
I
done.
thought Tether was someone hates on FBA. They do. Oh, dude, I know them Africans over there don't like FBA. They've already said it.
No, but there's a few SBA still holding it down in New York. They have property, old
luckily.
property. It's some good. It's people still holding it down. Thank God.
Yeah, but mostly now it's just Caribbeans, Africans, and the other people.
Yeah.
All over the place. But yeah. Damn, I did not know that about Fulton and Franklin. Damn.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just
You
went there
Negroes
like
don't-
2
you
weeks ago.
Negroes
I'll
don't-
send you a picture.
You Negroes don't listen, man. I told you Negroes this 2 years ago. Y'all better watch out. They coming. All right.
Mhm.
Maybe the Caribbeans will get on code finally. When y'all figure out y'all got to pay $2,000 for a studio over there on 51st and fucking Clarkson. Maybe y'all get the fucking hint.
All the Haitian buildings on what is it? Lennox.
Oh, oh man, they couldn't. I bet they couldn't wait to
Lennox
rent out
Road.
the white folk. I bet they couldn't wait to rent out the white folk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like Rogers.
They got
and
their whole American accent scam ready. Then they see your black
Mhm.
ass. It's back to like, I do not know you. I do not know you. What are you, Jamaican? No. I cannot have this. I cannot have this. But when the Midwest motherfuckers come, oh hello, how are you? Yes. My name is Marilyn. No, my name is Margaret. Margaret. And this is my son. This is my son Philip. Do we own this building?
Right.
Yes. It is so close to Flatbush. It is just immaculate shopping. Yes.
You got the Q, the
Nope.
B. You good.
Yes, we have the Q, the B, and if you go a little further down the road, you can get to the 2 and the 3.
Yes.
And if you go
But you
further
still got
south,
the dollar one.
yes, and we even have the 5 train that takes you to Union Square. So if you work in the city, you can get there very quickly.
Oh, God.
Yo, black ass, come.
Ooh.
Hey,
Nope.
you're not from Haiti. You're not from Haiti. You have no culture.
Yeah, no.
My bad. I don't know if you ever saw the video I did about them Haitians. Not the ones in Del Rio. These 2 Haitian girls who said Black Americans had no culture. I had to do a little Creole up in there.
I don't
Yeah.
even speak Creole, so I'm good. Whatever.
All right,
I understand,
cool.
but I don't
My
speak.
French was bad. I'll just say that. All right, let's see. Computer Robot said, in my opinion, I hope Jamaica gets on code. I hope other Caribbean nations, Africans get on code because I'm just so tired of them going against FBAs who fought for them to come to the United States.
Yeah.
Jamaica, you can find a lot of Jamaicans on code. The rest of them, I ain't sure. Because they got riders in there, but they a lot of them are too Eurocentric. Them niggas is Europe. They got that Eurocentric mindset. They ain't gonna break that. You're gonna be dealing with half coons.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm Black Canadian with Jamaican background. Just wish people wake up and understand white supremacy is global. They don't believe in white supremacy. They just think there's some bad white people.
Yeah.
All right, you go, folks. Before we end, I'm just gonna tell you this: these midterms are about to expose white supremacy. I'm gonna tell you this right now. White liberals are about to become white. They're about to become white moderates and white conservatives. You watch what I tell you. Y'all watch. They about tired.
It's end times.
No, this
It's
is a good
over.
reset. This is the reset. This is what we've been looking for. This is a reset.
This is
about
good.
time. It's about time. I need white people to be overt with their racism. I need this.
Yes.
So we know how to deal with you. But yes, this was a fun conversation. Yes.
Yes, sir. I have fun.
Yes, sir.
I learned.
Yes, ma'am. And this concludes Bet on Black with Kid Gravity. So Globally Black, let them know where they can find you at, and we're gonna get up out of here.
I mean, for now, find me on Twitter at Globally Black, and yeah, let's talk mess. I don't troll that much like Kid Gravity, but I'm gonna learn.
Trolling is an acquired art. But
yes.
Yeah. But you know what happens when you
Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. You know what happens when you mess with people that are on code.
See, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Facts.
And y'all know how I give it up. Everything's in the description box. Figure it out for yourself. So all y'all take care, stay safe, and remember, when you see a white supremacist, do this to him. That's right. Blow up their world. All right, y'all. We're out.